Men of Reddit, what do you think would be the worst thing about being a woman? Just the immense concern for my physical safety over things that I, as an adult man, no longer have to worry about. When I was a kid, and I got left alone in a car for a long enough period of time, I used to stress that I would get kidnapped, which, in hindsight, was a little bit of an overreaction. Now, as a relatively tall, in shape guy who generally tries to know where he's going ahead of time, I don't even worry that much about that sort of thing if I'm walking alone at night through a sketchy part of a big city. Women, on the other hand, worry about going to a bar with friends in the early evening. I never have to genuinely ask myself how far I'll have to walk to get to my car, or whether I can get a friend to pick me up if something goes wrong, or that the guy walking 100 feet behind me and my group of pals on a sidewalk at 9 PM is going to try and hurt me. Women, unfortunately, seem to have to worry about these things all the time. Just so wrong. Really good point. I have thought about things like this before, and it terrifies me. Things that I don't even think about or take for granted that it is safe. Periods aren't so bad. Upper body strength can be changed. It's the fact that if you are hetero, the #1 threat to your life is your partner. Kinda takes some of the fun out of dating. You're a lot less likely to be murdered in general though. But we are still more than twice as likely to be killed by a partner or spouse, and we account for under 15% of all homicides. We are also more likely to be sexually assaulted. That said, it's not really a competition. It's just a fact of life that this is a common fear that is baked into us from a young age. It is something that plays a part in our everyday life and actions in a different way than it does for men. Being looked at sexually all the time. I thought of several things but none of them are correct like this. Your answer is absolutely something I would hate. As a woman trans man soon, I can agree. Strangers often walk past me and say, "Hey baby" or something like that. It's disgusting. I'm really sorry that so many of my sisters feel this way. Maybe I'm weird, but I kinda enjoy feeling desired. Don't listen to her. Liar is lying. Being emotional. Not saying this as an insult to women. My wife oftentimes is like crazy mad or super sad, and she often says she has absolutely no idea why. She just randomly will experience emotions that are contrary to the situation she is in. Nothing makes her feel sad, or she will be mad after a perfectly good evening. It would be really difficult for me to just feel something like that and be unable to locate the cause. Being unable to be nice to a man without him hitting on you. It's not bad in a social setting, as long as the guy doesn't get aggressive or mean after you voice your disinterest. It's when you get hit on at work that's uncomfortable, especially if they are in an authority position. Honestly, I'm flattered by a man showing interest in me, even if I'm not interested. It's just about doing it in the appropriate time and place. Pregnancy ain't gonna lie, that shit looks painful, and I have the utmost respect for all women who go through being pregnant. What's also frustrating is women agreeing with you being like nope, no thanks, and then being called a myriad of things by society but most commonly, selfish. Having to do makeup and hair ugh. That really is a pain. Sometimes it can be fun, but most of the time we just have to in order to not look like a schlub. My hair is huge, curly and very frizzy, and trying to get it to look presentable can be really stressful. The reduced salary in the same role as other men. This is not what the wage gap is. Oh. Care to explain what it is? Apologies for my ignorance. Honestly, men constantly look down on women, sometimes unconsciously, sometimes not. And being sexualized all the time would be very annoying. The constant unwanted attention. I would never leave my house if I got hit on, catcalled, and ogled the way so many women do. Competing with other women. The only reason women wear makeup and uncomfortable shoes is to look better than other women. Being accidentally groped, or a man brushing up on me and thinking it's okay to keep touching me. I'm surprised nobody has said social pressure to shave him a girl. I might have broken the rule. Probably periods and being pregnant. It all just seems so unnecessarily uncomfortable. Periods just seems annoying. Also the perverts that are in this world. Menstrual cramps with endometriosis and PCOS. Periods. To all women redditors, my condolences. Envy of men being so much stronger and smarter. Childbirth. I'm told it's painful. Not being a man. Please don't hurt me. Soft bigotry of low expectations. Worrying about people looking up my skirts. Being unable to open my own jars. Pockets in pants are too small. Having to deal with the mean girls group.